The guy that succeeds with women is the man that does not hesitate. Meaning, the guy that overthinks too much, maybe wonders, will she reject me or not? Will she accept me or not? That guy loses long term, short term because he's not even putting in the effort. He's not even putting in the action to speak to women, right? So when you hesitate a lot, meaning I see a hot girl, but I'm afraid because of the outcome, I'm afraid because of my preconceived notions, you will notice that you're not going to have much success even when flirtation comes about. Why? Because you don't have the experience of even speaking, approaching, flirting with women, right? Because of all the fear that is ruminating in your mind, right? The more you can keep it simple, meaning, okay, pretty girl, right? Let me go say what's up to her. Let me go say hi. Because the moment you start reframing your mentality in this manner, you're going to start noticing that, oh, wait, it's not that hard of a task. It's not that hard of a task because the more you just keep it the blueprint simple, once again, compliment her or introduce yourself, right? And then you close the deal, close the sale, get her Instagram, get the phone number, meaning this will then go further. You close the date afterwards, secure her for a date, right? That's the right formula as opposed to being the guy that's living in his head. The more you put in action, the more you're putting in the reps to actually approach women, avoiding the hesitation, the more you'll notice that you're picking up on better choosing signals, better interactions. Why? Because you're building up a skill set. You're building up a resume of experience with multiple different women via conversation, via you engaging with them, right? Because my G, realize that the more you start approaching women, you're gonna be landing a few. Let's keep it 100. You're gonna be landing a couple of them. When you're seeing women throughout these all of these interactions, negative, positive, you're still gonna be working on the skill set of social calibration. You will become better at flirting with women. You will know what turns them off, what turns them on, gradually, right? Some things you can learn are don't be asking too many questions or that are like an interrogator, right? Ask questions that are more conversational, pardon me. All of this comes afterwards from you not hesitating, right? You not being the guy that's living in fear. Because the more you live in fear, my G, the less action you're going to be taking organically, right? Because you keep thinking of these negative preconceived notions once again or the bad outcome. But realize that fortune favors the bold. The man who puts in the action, regardless, right? He notices that, oh wait, I'm still getting results. These two other girls still like me. I may have approached 10 girls, but I locked down three. These three girls mess with me. So it's a numbers game. The more you realize that women favor the man with courage, women favor the man that actually isn't afraid to be directional and close this to get her right, to lock her in, that's the guy that wins. You see, you're going to be doing yourself a service as you do this. The more you hesitate less, the more you're taking the action and actually putting in the work, you're going to start noticing that the game isn't that hard. It was always there. You just have to, it's, let's be clear though. You do have to build yourself up. You do have to at least go to the gym, work on your style and whatnot. But the more you're at least putting it, like the more you're coming across women and dressing right, having this proper resume of looking right, right? You'll notice that you're going to be getting a couple women, in which case you want to set up a date. Again, you want to be setting up that date to succeed with her. And this all comes down from you not hesitating, my G. So realize that fortune favors the bold. The more you actually approach the women out there, especially the hot ones, you're going to start getting better choosing signals. You're going to start getting better results. For example, back when I was dealing with women, right? So in the beginning, it was a little bit hard, right? It was difficult because I would always overthink, but over time, I would get better at the game. I would learn from others, YouTube, right? Learn from people in person, and also just doing it myself, going to bars, going to clubs, getting the nose, right? So it's a matter of just putting in the reps, and I still got some back. I got the women that I wanted back, fit, feminine, right? But it all came down to putting in the work, getting rejected. My G, once again, do not hesitate. Put in the effort. Go out there, approach women. Go out there, flirt with women. Do not be afraid. Because the more you're afraid, the more you're going to be living in your head, the more you're not going to be getting results, all right? Check out my bio, check out my description as well, my G, so you can get my ebook on the mistakes that most men don't even realize they're making, which is killing their attraction. And also check out my newsletter within that link, because you can get updates within there and get deeper game as well. And yeah, man, also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that cool stuff. It helps out the channel a lot. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.